we'll have to look at, we'll have to see it in totality. We have been facing it. We have gone through it for the last 20 years, madam. And simply because there has been insurgency in Kashmir, we have gone through it. It is not an isolated incident. It has been happening with us. And then look at the timing. When Home Minister of India very recently in Srinagar said that they want to talk and they want to talk, have an unconditional talk, and they want to hear all opinion, every section of Kashmiri society. This has happened, this unfortunate incident. To me, it hasn't happened for the first time. It has been happening with Kashmiri youth all along, all through. And the more you do it, the more alienation will take place. We have to be very, very careful while handling Kashmiri youth, because the alienation is already there. And look at the timing now. When an atmosphere of peace is being built up in Kashmir, when Home Minister of India says that they are ready to talk and they are ready to talk with an open mind, an atmosphere is being built up. I think there is a vested interest growing which want, and they want to thrive on abnormal Kashmir. Government of India will have to break this nexus. There is a nexus between so many sections of the society who want to thrive on abnormal Kashmir. Whenever there is a talk for dialogue, whenever Government of India says that they are sincere, they are...
So you're seeing a conspiracy there. You're seeing a conspiracy in actually trying to keep up the notion of the abnormal Kashmir. But let me bring in Mr. M Khajuria, former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir. M Khajuria, former DGP, is it a fact, as Mr. Mehboob Baig is saying there, that the police are simply prejudiced when it comes to Kashmiri Muslim youth and therefore take action that time and time again? We've seen the case of Tariq Dar, who is on our show tonight. They imprison innocents, harass innocents, and contribute to alienation within Jammu and Kashmir.
This is a very complex problem, as you know. The police have to balance between the need for security and also the requirements of ensuring that a particular section of the society do not get alienated. In fact, you see, the discretion and sensitivity must inform any sensible policy in this particular direction. Now, it's not only the problem is not only with the police. The problem that Mr. Mehboob is talking about is with the cross-section of society in the country who are so much upset and sort of afraid of things happening here and there, that the focus has shifted from the real culprits to a particular community. Now, Kashmir,
but is this to some extent unavoidable? Is this to some extent unavoidable? Let me put that in Tariq Dar.
I think some of it is unavoidable. Now, for instance, in this case, we have a standard procedure when these teams come outside the state. Some kind of a security clearance is communicated to the destination. I presume this must have been done in this case. And if it has not been done, it should be done as a routine, so that there is no avoidable and unnecessary feeling of harassment.
Right, that's a very valuable suggestion, that information must be conveyed in a transparent manner, but all such movements and then such harassment may not take place. But let me get in Tariq Dar. Tariq Dar, you're a model and an actor, and in fact you were mistakenly imprisoned in Bangladesh as well as in Delhi. Do you feel that this happened only because you were a Kashmiri Muslim?
Well, that played the biggest part there. You know, I mean, I was in Bangladesh when I came from there. Like being a Kashmiri Muslim played a big part there. When I was arrested, I was asked question, and I was asked like, okay, you know, when during the interrogations and questioning answer, they said, yeah, you know, you get their idea that, you know, the Kashmiris are suspect. And it happened. I saw this incident day before yesterday. It's really disappointing, you know, that these people go there to play a match, and then they are being suspected of carrying explosive. I mean, they have been traveling from Srinagar to Delhi to Karnataka, and they didn't have any suspicion like this in any of the airports. Why, when they reach Karnataka?
Let me put that to Ashok Pandit. Ashok Pandit, time and time again, these incidents happen. It happened with S.A.R. Gilani, who was given the death sentence. In fact, in the Parliament case, he said it happened. He was accused only because he was a Kashmiri Muslim. It happened to Tariq Dar, as we've seen here. So is it that also, as Mr. Khajuria is saying, society must take the blame, that we must stop being prejudiced against the Kashmiri Muslim, police, civil society, all these groups, because otherwise alienation will only grow and fissures in society will only grow?